Oh, shit. All right. Hi and welcome. How you doing? Welcome to Swap Gaming. I'm just gonna lower my music. It was a little bit too loud. Hey, Dan. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Another day in Galaxy's Dawn. We're gonna do some. I'm thinking we're gonna work a little bit today on our targeting distance. So yesterday I added some functionalities. I added some functionalities to our targeting. So we added. Let's see, can put it up here. I actually added a new mech as well. Changed it. I came up today and was like, shit, I need to do some changes to this because I was gonna create some new modules, high slot modules for. I'm gonna start with mining, and I came up and like, Jesus, I'm gonna need to do one left and one right module, and that's just gonna be a freaking nightmare hassle. So I decided to update the model here with two arms, and then just put attachments at the bottom here. Anyway, so that's a later thing. I was going to sit and do the actual model this morning, but no. The guns is going to be the attachments that you drag into your high slot. So yeah, that is what's going to be connected to these arms. So I actually added a little bit extra in the animation. I, get some movement in there. It's okay. And I also updated the texture on it. So I'm gonna create another texture that will be able to gradually make it more and more dirty. So I'm gonna have a second texture, and then I'm gonna take an alpha on that, and then gradually make it dirtier over time, instead of having pure dirt from the start. Anyway, so what we have here is, if I start a targeting process here, drag it down here, so boom. So we have the distance to that target, 24 meters, and of course it will grow as I move away from him, or whatever it is. So I was thinking that we can actually put in a target is 1, 2. So I was thinking that we can actually put in a max targeting distance for this. So you can target him if he's further away than a certain distance. And then we can say that if we travel past that distance, that we are talking about, it will de-target the target, so it will automatically not be targeted anymore. And the next thing I was thinking is that we can have a module that actually increase the distance that you can target the opponent, or if whatever you target, if it's a mining thing or if it's a whatever it is, So then we can actually make sure that we have the whole thing with the modules and the attributes, and then we can work on the targeting. So it's going to be a little bit boring with adding a new attribute and stuff like that, and then we're going to add a new module, and then we can work on making sure that when we're trying to target something, that we start the target process, because I want it to be, we should start with the clock, and when the clock ticks down to 0, that's when we are actually finding out if we are being able to target it or if it's outside the distance. And if it is, then we'll need to populate our on-screen widget with the text distance too far to target or whatever. Anyway, so that is the task for today. So we'll see how far we get. I think it should be fine with the 4 hours. Should be able to do all those things. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna go in here and start with maybe the audio is a bit too high and I don't know. If it is too loud, let me know if the music is too loud. We're gonna start with a fitting attribute here. Let's go into, oh Jesus, doggies. Attribute set, we're gonna get to the ship fitting attribute because it is definitely on the vehicle. And we are going to open our where do we have that? General folders. We're gonna have some gameplay tags for this as well. So this is a fitting attribute or a targeting attribute actually. So we're gonna set that here. We're gonna make a new attribute and we're gonna say max targeting distance, and I think it's enough with that. We don't need any current target distance or anything like that. We just need a max targeted distance. So let's get that in here. Let's minimize that a little bit, make a little bit of room. I don't know if we actually need the tags, but yeah. Max targeting distance, boom. And let's see, gameplay tag for the max targeting distance. This distance attribute. Right, so there we go there. It should be fine. That one, so we can close those guys. And ship fitting. All right, let's start with the first one. And this is going to be max targeting distance. And let's just copy this and paste it in here. Boom. Boom. All right. Let's see. So copy it. Ah, Jesus. Paste that there. So we have it. And max ping distance, max targeting distance, and we're gonna say old max targeting distance. And kick that off with the on wrap and get this gameplay attribute wrap and notify. I'm gonna say old max target distance, and then we're gonna take this max targeting distance. Put that there. There's a lot of copy pasting when we're creating new attributes like this. We're gonna do the rep live condition notify max target distance, and then finally we are going to add the attribute with the gameplay tag here. Max targeting distance and get max targeting distance attribute. Boom. And remove those. Nice. All right, so that is that. Let's see. So now we have an attribute. So maybe we can actually go back to Unreal Engine here and just kick that off. Let's go into game. Let's see here. Where the hell do we have all these gameplay effects? Where we put this gameplay effect? Vehicle gameplay effects, and we should have ship startup attributes. this is the one we're using. Or are we using? Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Vehicle startup. This is the table. We're a curve table. So we're gonna make sure that we have a curve table. So max targeting distance. See, so I only had, how did I do this? Yeah, I only had one, right? Per ship. One there. Add key. One. So we're gonna have this, every vehicle itself will have their own distance. So we are gonna set it pretty low so we just can have something to test around with, so make sure that it works. So let's make it 40. 35, 30. And the reason is so we can test it, and then we can drag it up to whatever we want it later. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably wrong, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna say to 1 and 35. Let's see here. What are we doing here? 1 at 35. I should not have used, I don't know why I made this into a curved. I should have not made it into a, oh my god, the names of these. I mean, the curve tables, if we look at those, miscellaneous curve table. I mean, I should have done something like a constant instead of a, you know, cubic for the first one, but now it is what it is. That's what I used when I started up this. Anyway, so so we're gonna add the new attribute here, and we're gonna grab that. We're gonna set that there, and this attribute is gonna be max targeting distance. Boom. No, not max target. Target. Oh shit, I didn't even rerun it. You idiot. I need to reload it. Let's see, I'm just gonna save all, make sure that that is, and then I need to relaunch this. And I see something is not really playing nice here. What is that? At the bottom. Oh, I got another little thing there, eh? No, it's supposed to be touch use shipping attribute set. I actually think I've done something else that's wrong. I think I need to you should no, it is that one. Probably copied it. Alright. Trying to figure out. Yeah, I mean the curve tables are freaking awesome. Really, really well. Nice to have. Nice to use when you have multiple numbers. I mean, I can show you what I use them for mostly, but especially when you want to have a smooth curve for example, if you have 10 levels of an item or whatever you have, you get 10 levels of something, and you want to do a smooth curve on that. So you can take the first level, a level 1. And then you say, okay, on level 1 we're going to have a value of 10, and on level 10 we're going to have a value of 500, and it makes a smooth curve out of it, and then we can go in and grab information from the curve based on the level that we're using, and we don't have to manually put in every single number. All right. Because that's basically what we're going to do. We're just going in and grabbing that information from the curve. Let's see, we're going to open these two guys. So got the curve there, and let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the wrong one. So max target distance. Woo! I'm gonna override that. I'm gonna override it with our curve table. Storage. Jesus, I've got so much stuff going on here now. Max target distance. We got that, and then you could. Now we only have one level, so we have a 35. But otherwise, you could check what the levels would be at the different levels here. For example, if we go in and look at my stores expander here, for example, you see we have the. Now this is not a smooth curve. I actually added every number as is, but you know, you can have different levels like this. All right, let's add a new module there. So basically, if you haven't seen this before, what we are basically doing, we're going to go into our fitting menu. Now, we should actually maybe also work on making sure that we can display our current target distance, but that's going to be in the offense, and we haven't gotten there yet. But basically what we do, we take these modules and drag them out and doing whatever we want to do. This, for example, is a combat scanner. We can drag that in, and all of a sudden we have the ability to use a combat scanner and get the distance. So if I press number 4 here now, for example, I'll get that I have a text tracked vehicle at 16.8 meters north or east, and another one at 20.6 meters west. So if I drag that out and now press 4, nothing happens. And same thing with these. I can update all these values depending on what module I drag into the mid slot, low slot, or high slot. Now the high slots is actually going to be hard point slots, so anything I put in here will update the mesh. I actually, if you didn't see that, I actually updated my mesh and animation, and I actually redid everything this morning. So right now it's actually very clean. The one I had yesterday was extremely dirty, and I was thinking that I want to put another material with an alpha on these that actually make it dirtier over time somehow. So yeah, the arms came down to. I was actually planning today to start building my module for my for mining, and then I went like, wait a minute. So if I'm gonna have like a left arm and a right arm, that means that I have to have two different. I need to have two different modules, depending if it's a left arm or a right arm, or at least I'm gonna have at least two different meshes to, encode the side. Is it placed on the left side, then we need to have the left side thing. And I was like, I can't do that. I need to have one mesh that I can use on both sides. So I put up these arms that will basically have attachment points on the sides, and then we'll get the module attached to this point instead. And then of course we're gonna have our backpack point that is back here to extend storage for mining or whatever. So yeah, lots happened this morning. I woke up at 7 o'clock, took my wife down to the train station, and then I was like, came home and like, should I go and lay down for a little bit, or should I sit and work a little bit? So yeah, I ended up and rebuilding this model a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. I got some stamps, so it's the same stamp as the box here, for example. So if we look at the box, shit, I need to update some stuff. But if we look at the box here, it's the same logo on the mechs now. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Yesterday I also discovered, remember we were doing a little bit of work when it comes to the look at thing, and there's actually one problem that we need to address. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do it today, and that is if I go to one of these other mechs here and go over there, look at him, if I go to this container, I actually first of all, this make him walk away. I end up here and not close to that. So another thing I actually did this morning just for playing around with it. I don't know how well you can see it, but if we start walking here, I actually have a little dirt coming flying off here. So I put a Niagara system on there. It's actually a system I had laying around that I modified because I'm not an expert in Niagara systems, and I think I did this with a tutorial ages ago, and then I just modified it so it looks okay. It's something I need to work on and learn more about this Niagara systems, because it's it's not resetting height. I know what is going on there. I just need to take the time to make sure that we're setting the height for that. All right, let's create one of those modules, and this is going to be pretty simple, just a simple module. So let's see here if I remember exactly what we're doing to create a new module. Yeah, we should be able to do that. I'm going to go into Quitable. This is going to be another mid-slot item. So we're going to go and we are going to grab a data asset, and this is going to be a equipable. What do we call it? Equipable. Didn't I call them that? Module? Module? Oh, module. All right then. And it's going to be a DA. What are we going to call this? We need a name. Let's see here. We need a name for a module that extends targeting distance. Name for extending targeting distance for a module. That are. Let's see. Targeting amplifier, far sight enhancer, horizon extension, no. Precision scope, no. Distance optimizer, no. Range finding module, no. Extend lock array, no. Scope enhancer, targeting range. Should we call it targeting range array or something like that? I like the name array or something extra. Targeting computer, targeting range computer. How about that? Targeting range computer. Does that work? Targeting range computer. Yeah, I think that could work, right? Targeting range computer. Targeting. Oh my god. Targeting range. Computer. Is the name too long? No, it's we need a name for the actual module. So basically, it's a name that will be placed into the game. So I just need a an awesome name. Targeting amplifier then. Maybe it's too. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna use the same name as we're going to call the module. I think targeting range, targeting amplifier. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We got our targeting amplifier. We'll name it that. We're going to use an exec calc because we need some kind of cost for it, of course. And then we're going to say targeting amplifier. And we don't have any images right now, so just going to get these in as I always do. Container something. Nope. What do you call it? Container X. The hell did I call it? Expander, right? Yeah, there we go. Storage expander was the one we called it. I was gonna put these in so we have them. 2 and all my modules are at 5 levels. 4 and 5. No, 5. 5. Boom. And I'm gonna have an image. Boom. Four, 5. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna have a module effect, of course, and then we're gonna have a slot type. It's gonna be a mid slot, and we're gonna have an information tab array. So let's open up one of these and just copy that for now. I really need to work on these guys, but yeah, there's so much I want to do. So little time. So we're going to have a basic information, attributes, fitting, requirement, variation, and industry. And then we're going to have targeted amplifier. Well, and base information. Increase targeting range. But it's going to cost us something, right? It's going to cost us something. But what is it going to cost us? On expense of not speed or anything like that. We'll skip it for now. But I wanted to, cost something more than just bidding. Okay, lower header and lower text. Oh. We need a module effect, so we're going to create one of those. Gameplay abilities, combat scanner. Did I call it gameplay effects? Can I place them here? Yeah, here we go. We are going to create a new gameplay effect. Just to blueprint. Should I just... alright. Gameplay effect. And select that. We're going to call this GE targeting underscore. No. Let's see. How do I do it? Mid slot underscore. Targeting underscore amp. And we're gonna open this guy up, and let's see here. It's gonna be an instant, and we are going down to executions and click on that guy, and we are going to get an exec calc. And of course, now we need to make a calculation based on let's see here. So we need to have another curve table for exec calc. I'm going to create a new one. So we need to have how much it costs in form of data transfer and wait a minute. This should not be a passive. This should be an active module, right? You turn it on and that will increase your range, but then it's going to cost you every time it runs. So it's going to run for maybe, you know, 30 seconds or something like that, and it's going to run another 30 seconds, run another 30 seconds, and every time it will cost you energy. So this is going to be interesting, because we haven't done that yet. Right, so let's see here. That means that this needs to be... Oh, shit. Oh, well, let's make it a passive first, and then I can start working on that, because I haven't done that before here. Mid slot, and this is going to be targeting amp. Okay, and let's make this curve. Just open up one of the other ones just to make sure that we are not doing anything wrong. But yeah, that's true. Data transfer. Data transfer. Ah, come on. Ah, you little rascal. You got to get that little thing in there, didn't you? Okay. There we go. Data transfer. And this is going to cost us, what was the other one? Power grid. Rename power grid. And then the next one is going to be distance. So how much distance we gain. Rename distance gained. That is the third. We also want to have one more here, and it's going to be rename, and it's going to be energy cost. There we go. We're going to have 5 levels here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for data transfer, it's just going to be once. So let's see here. We're going to say, I don't know. Let's just put something in here now. 1632. And power grid is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Distance gained. For testing now, we'll do 10, 15, 25, 45, and 60. Energy cost, I don't know. We haven't really implemented that yet, so yeah, it's gonna be all 800 and 12, 1500. And this will be per cycle, energy per cycle. And if we don't have enough energy, so this is basically mana in a lot of other games called mana. So let's hook up the power grid and the data transfer and get that sorted first. So let's see. Power grid. Add. Let's see, scalable float. Amplifier, curve table, select. This is going to be power grid. Boom. So now we have our, depending on what level we are using. Got that there. And let's add a next one. This is power grid. No, it's not. It's going to be data transfer. Hey man. I'm not gonna try. I see ending up with horror. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Gonna add. We're gonna say power grid, scalable float, blah 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 blah. Amplifier. Just doing great. Just doing good. Trying to get some stuff done. I don't know. Playing around, testing new things, getting close to, you know, things I have no freaking idea what I'm doing. And then I'm playing around with stuff I actually do and know what I'm doing with. So it's a lot of fun things. What you up to? Are you coding or are you doing something other things? So it's so interesting. I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. It's like, I think you're the first one that ever chatted on Kick, to be honest. I'm streaming on YouTube as well and on Twitch. Let's see, we have a area here we haven't actually coded in, so we need to go and code that in the max distance here. Boom. So we need to go to our exec calc for our fitting. There we go. Our fitting. Get that there. Right. So we are going to copy and paste a little bit here. Let's see. This is going to be max target distance. Go. I'm going to copy this. It's a lot of copy and pasting when it comes to these exact calcs, but max target distance. Wait a minute. Max energy, max target. Let me do that. I have a feeling that I missed something somewhere. Max target the ping resistance. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Max target. Targeting. Target distance. Shit, what am I missing? Been a while since I was here. Woo! is that not working? Let's see. Can you stop, Coltrane, please? Did I put it in the wrong? Didn't put it in the wrong. No, targeting distance. There we go. And that's targeting distance def. There we go. All right. Cool. So let's see. Boom. Okay, let's get our float here. Max targeting distance. And we're gonna get that one here. Copy this. This is just a lot of copy pasting. It's just crazy. And max targeting target distance. Let's see here, and we need to change this to max targeting distance depth. Boom. Adding the gameplay attribute, and then we are checking the power grid is okay, and if it is, then we are setting the shit. It's too much stuff. Let's see, applying the max targeting. Let's see here. Max targeting distance attribute. Get max targeting distance attribute. And we are setting that. We're overriding that. No, that one. Sorry. Jesus. Copy this. Boom. All right, we got that there. So that is the initial thing. If everything is good, then we can add it, and then we're gonna go down here so we can actually remove. When we're removing the module, then we need to do a calculation here, make sure that we remove the correct value. So we have the current max targeting distance. There we go. So we got that. We're gonna get max targeting distance, not attribute, but the regular targeting distance. Jesus, not the attribute. Max targeting distance. That is the one we want. All right, and then we need to do a calculation. So we take the. We need to have max targeting distance to remove, and that will be the current max target distance minus max target distance. As we have the new value there. And this will, remainder of this will be a negative value, and that we can add to our attribute. To be honest, we can just do this instead. Can copy. Jesus, it's so much copy pasting when it comes to this shit. Oh. Apply max targeting distance. There we go. Now I can just copy this bad boy, put that here. Exact same thing, however, we're going to change this to additive. Cool. So, and then the rest is what it is. I have a video explaining exactly what everything is doing here on YouTube, so if you don't get it or it goes very fast there. Add that first. Just go and take a look at that, and it will explain everything here. Boom. Yeah. Let's reload this. It's a 10-15 minute long video. Explains exactly everything about the exact calc, how it's working, and how to do it. Stop, Coltrane, please. Oh, it drives me crazy sometimes. At least it doesn't whine yet. There we go. Here's start going. All right. Let's see. Mid slots. Need to open these guys. There was something missing. Got that. Oh fuck, Coltrane! What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh. Alright, give me a second. I was gonna put him in the hallway or something like that. All right, let's see, targeting amplifier. We need to have the model effect of target amplifier. That was not it. That was not all of it. Let's see. 2 data transfer and 3. Here we go. Max targeting distance. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna use that curve table. There we go. And curve for distance gained. So boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right. So now we just need. We need a module, right? Oh shit, there's a couple of things I forgot. We need to hook it up. So we need to go into our data table, start with the module info. I'm gonna add a new module here, boom, add, and this is gonna be rename. It's gonna be mod underscore 008. There we go. And this will be, let's see here. Module name will be, there's a targeting amplifier. There we go. Data as a DA targeting amplifier, and it's going to be a mid slot, and it's going to have an item class of equipable item. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to need this in the future. We'll see. We'll see. Feels like I forgot something. Maybe not. Data tables, data assets. Gameplay effects, game control, equipment items, mid slots, targeting array, targeting amp. Right now, because it's going to be an active model, right now it's not, so it's fine. So we don't have anything right now. So let's create the actual model. Let's see, content. This is done. Saved files, storage. Gonna open our storage save file, and then we can just get a module created. Okay, so here we go. Nope, I don't need to send them feedback. Let's see, we can just do, shut up. Module 7. It's gonna change these numbers, a couple of them, because otherwise the risk is if it's not a number that is individual, then it won't come up at all. So we're gonna do there, gonna make that into a 7, and that's gonna be level 1. They're all item type 0 because they are modules. So yeah. All right, so let's see if we get those modules up and running, or if we're gonna get a crash. Well, no crash anyway, not yet. Fitting window. All right. Echo guard, power grid amp. Okay, we didn't get those. Why didn't we get those? Echo guard. Oh shit, I'm supposed to have number 8, not 7. 8. Save. Right. Fitting menu, target amplifier, and let's see, so we can drag it over here, and that works fine, and we can drag them out. And yeah, but we don't know if anything happened because we don't have anything that will show that to us. Should we do something? We can probably, it's a lot of extra work. And I'm gonna go to work on the offensive later on. Well, we got the targeting speed and targeting resistance. Maybe we should have that in here, fitting. Because it's not really offensive. Offensive is more like DPS and stuff like that. Maybe we can add that to this one. That could be pretty quick though. So yeah, let's do that. So that means that we need first of all to go to our UI and add it to our widget, and that is going to be a fitting menu. Jesus, where the hell do we have those? Ship windows. Here we go. Fitting this guy here, and let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Other. Can just take a surplus 1. What the hell? Region 1. Yeah, this is, I just copied and pasted something here. I can see that. So this is going to be max targets. So I would think that I can add that straight under this, right? Move that up there, and this can be max target distance there, and then we're going to change this to let's see, that will be max target distance. There we go. And that text will of course be something like 75 meters or something like that, right? These numbers will be much higher at a future point, but so this would be max target distance text. And this will be nothing because that will just be what it is. All right, so we need to add that to the widget itself. Let's just double check. Oh, I had a fitting base, fitting box. Beautiful name, beautiful name. I must say so myself. Woohoo! We can close all these for now. Close all tabs. We just can get the module, or the UI widget, and this will be a fitting window, vehicle fitting, something fitting box, books box. There we go, and let's grab that bad boy, and just max targets value. This guy, and this was, what the hell did we call it? Yeah, a very long word. Very long word. We're just gonna get that guy there, and boom. Yeah, get that guy. Before we do, we need to have the controller, and the controller is going to be a fitting base, fitting box controlling. Fitting menu, fitting base, fitting box, fitting base, fitting box. Jesus, it's gonna be in here, there. My naming conventions is just bananas sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna copy this guy here. Boom. I'm gonna paste him in here, and it's gonna be there. Boom. And we're gonna remove these two things here, and then we are going to take between max target value. So right there, so we can copy this guy. No. Do that. Boom. And we are going to say max target distance. And this is definitely a way that I do that I don't know if anybody else does, but instead of creating how should I put it, delegates, I'll just send over the entire pointer to, there we go, to a controller that will update the value straight up. I don't know. Let's see, max target distance text equals in max target distance text. Go, and we're just gonna fix that here as well. So we need to have max target value, max target distance text, comma, we need to have the low reference, dereference stuff. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. I think. Looks good. Okay. So now we can skip that, and we can close that and go in and actually tell this guy what is supposed to do. He needs to update the actual text box, right? So let's see here. We're going to bind callback to dependencies. So we're getting the attribute sets, and if the incoming attribute set is our fitting attribute set, boom, that's the one we use. So we are going to copy this bad boy here, boom. Let's see here, max target attribute. We want to have and f gameplay attribute max target distance attribute equals u ship fitting attribute set get max come on, target and distance attribute, boom, that's what we want. And we'll see here max this is the max targeted distance, so whenever that is changed we need to call a function, so we need to create that function. So we're going to create that here, and it needs to look exactly like this. So we're going to say on target on max target distance changed. That's the one we want, and we are going to boom do that, get that down there. Let's see here, we need to copy this bad boy and put that here. So whenever max target distance attributes is changed, we'll call this function, and this function is going to have some information. So let's see. So what we've been doing here is we are getting the changed attributes from the incoming, and then from that we get the numeric value from the attribute set that we are calling it from, and then we are updating the text, and we're saying the value that we are updating. So this is the actual text field, and this is the value we are using to update it. So we can basically just copy this, place that in here, and this is going to be our target distance, max target distance text. Yes. So I called it something completely different, didn't I? Yeah, I called it text instead of value. That's fine. But we're going to use the updated value that's coming from this data block here. And this update text is of course just a function here that formatting it so it's just one digit. So it's, you know, instead of 5.5565, it's 5 point one number. And getting the text, and then it takes the text block to updating, which is this one, and we're setting the outgoing text on that. We also need an initial value. So the first, when we're starting everything up, we need to start that up, and so we're going to update the text here, and we are going to say the max target text. So whenever we start it, we are going to get the current targeting. Get target, get max target distance attribute distance. That one. All right. I think that should be it. Now everything should be hooked up, and we should be able to see whenever we change the dragging in a module into it. Doing all these things and go like, oh shit, am I doing it? Am I missing something? It's like, it's so many steps. It's like, shit, am I doing it in the right order? Am I doing everything I need to do? I just get worried, because otherwise, you know, I've been doing so much. So now it's like, okay, if it crashes or something, where the hell do we start looking? Oh, all right. Well, no crash. M, fitting window. Okay, let's see here. So we got a max target distance is 35. And if we drag in one of these, boom, we got 50. If we drag it out, 35. And also to note is that power grid and data transfer is increasing. and we can drag in another one. Boom, I got 60 meters now, and yeah, and the power grid and data transfer is increasing. So that's perfect, exactly what I wanted. Right, so now we're just gonna do is we're going to go and check these things and see if we can handle targeting, and make sure that if we are extending above the max target range, then we need to, you know, inform the user that, hey, something is not working as it should, etc, 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 etc. All right, cool. So let's see. So let's go into our targeting functionalities here, and we are going to go to let's see, components, yeah, components, targeting component. There we go. So basically what we're doing here is when we are targeting somebody, this component take care of that, and we are adding a target. So boom, this text can be removed now. We know what's happening here. So when we target, we're creating a widget, right? And then in that widget, so we're creating a delay widget. So it's like a little clock that starts ticking, and everything is handled inside the widget. So whenever the timer has run out, we'll create the new widget for the target, and we are making sure that we actually target the guy. Now, what we want to do here, first of all, what I was thinking about earlier, so there's something I need to address actually. The actual targeting need to happen on the server, and right now I think all of the targeting happens on the client and not the server. So this is something I need to actually address somehow. I need to look over it and see exactly what we need to do, but I'm thinking that we need to check authority and then create a client yeah, and I just dropped the name. What is it? CRT, PCR, TNT? I don't remember. Anyway, so let's see. Calculate target. Blah 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 blah. Start timer. Timer finished. These functions is not needed anymore. I can probably remove that, but I need to take a second and go through it and make sure that I don't do anything stupid. Tick component. Yeah, I do it. Also, tick components. I only update the target distance every half second instead of every tick. Thought that was a little bit too much to get that information every tick. That was a little bit too much. Skill modification already targeted, blah 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 blah. Where the hell are we going to do this? Update target distance, finish time, calculate target in time, no. Find active from widget, no. Remove target, no. Remove delay target, no. Add target, yes, but no. Create target widget, here we go. Here we go. Oh, let's see here. So we want to do a check here if, and we will say we want to, let's see here. Target controller, new target. Here we go. So distance to target, get owner minus get target location minus get target location from the target is of course how we get our F vector, and we're doing the length on that. But I was thinking that this need to be a function, because we're probably going to reuse this a little bit, so we can probably do this into a function. Let's see, so I'm going to generate refactor, we're going to extract that, extract method, and calculate distance, right? However, it's not going to be a void. This needs to be a return a float. Can we? Oh, return type. Can we not do that? Do I need to do it manually then? Alright, okay. I'll do it manually. God damn it. Float. Calculate distance. And what do we need to get that? We need to have a actor, new target. We need to have that. Boom. And that's about it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Ended up all down there. All right. Behave. What the hell are you? Create target with it. There we go. Return outgoing distance. However, we need to do a check here, just to be sure if new target. So what we can do is we can do this float and press it on top equals 0.0. And then we take this stuff here, copy, put that in there, boom, and we are going to remove float there, and that's about it. Okay, and then we're gonna calculate distance, boom, and we're going to do that. We're going to say new target, and put that in there. There we go. All right. So, but what we want to say, if this is greater, well, if it's less than, and we need to get the current value. We need to get the current value from our attribute set, right? Yeah. We're gonna get owner. Oh shit. Boom. Let's see. We're gonna get owner. And get. Maybe we need to cast this. So yeah, we probably need to cast. So this is going to be a vehicle AGD vehicle base pointer called owner equals cast to an AGD vehicle base. And what are we going to cast? Well, we're going to cast guest owner, which is an actor. Boom. And then we're going to say owner get ability system component, and we want to cast this to a UGD ability system component. A UGD ASC, that's not really very cool, but cast UGD ability system component. Probably go blah, 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 blah. Yeah, do that. Well, we're going to do this as well, of course. Just to be sure and safe, and nothing will ever happen to me. If this is just to make sure. There we go. Boom. Now we know that we won't crash. If this is failing, it won't fail, but it might be. All right. DAC. All right. So now we need to get ability system, get ability set. Jesus. There is a way to get this set. There is a way to get this. I just don't remember it. Ability set. Get activatable set. Get something. Get activatable abilities. No activatable. I get attribute set. Get attribute set. Ah, shit. How the hell did you do it? Get attribute set. No. Get directory function ships. Get replication. Jesus. Because I want a specific attribute set, right? I know which one I want, so I don't want to loop through it. Please don't make me have to go look it up. Get attribute set by get active effective. Shit, it's so many functions, it's just crazy. And then you're supposed to remember everything. Incoming, outgoing, replicated property, asset. No, I have to do a check on that. I need a specific attribute set based on class from my ASC. My God, what the hell is it doing? Oh, get set. Get set, go. Ah, shit. Get set. Oh my god. Oh my god, vehicle. Fitting. What do you call it? Jesus. Jesus! Attribute set, GD help, ship fitting attribute set is the one we want. View ship fitting attribute set. Damn. So I'm gonna say use ship fitting attribute set. Damn. This is just warning because cannot initialize local variable. Does it need to be const? Is that it? Or is it that, yeah, don't, oh, it needs to be const. All right, there we go. All right, now we need to have a value from this attribute set, which is the float value, and it's called current max target distance equals attribute set get max target distance. Boom. Oh Jesus. All right. Okay. I got it. Okay. All right. So let's see here. How should we do this? So basically, we're going to do that. I'm going to say that. If calculated distance is less than, then we can do all this. But if it is not, so we can say if it is greater than that, boom. Then we want to do something else. And otherwise we can do all the things below here. So we can actually leave it like that, and then we are doing something here, and then we're returning. So we can just do return, and then so we need to get owner, and then we're going to get the play controller. And so let's do this, get owner, get play controller. Set, let's see, what the hell was it called? The function we have there. Play controller, character, main controller is somewhere here. There, main controller is play controller. And on here I have a function. Oh, it's gonna be here. Client show message. This is the function we wanted to call. That's a F string we need to place in. Call and send message to target, something like that. All right. To target. And then we're gonna return. All right. So that's our task right now. So we got the owner already. Boom. Right? Get player controller. Get controller. There we go. So we got a player controller. And it's supposed to get a, yes, getting an A controller. Okay, so we can do a AGD player controller. Pointer called controller equals cast It's an AGD player controller. Boom. And casting that sucker right there. Right. The next thing we want to do is, well, now we have the player controller. So boom, boom, boom. We need to make sure that we have a message to send. So I'm just going to do a F string outgoing message. Equals. I'm just going to do. Oh, maybe I should put them together there. What do we just say? Target max target distance exceeded. There we go. Boom. And then we can say controller client show message outgoing message. So all right. I want all this to actually happen on the we'll wait with that. Cool. So that should happen there. So freaking shit, we'll just test it out. This will only be a targeting range, right? So when we target, it should start counting. And if we are further away than we're allowed to target, then it will just say, hey, sorry, man, you can't target this, and then it's going to return it. All right. So we're just going to see fitting, and it's going to be 35 meters. Don't even know what this is. So let's go down here. Do I have? Oh no, I don't have an. Don't have a. There's an echo guard. What is this? This has an echo guard. I don't have a. No, I don't. Huh. Let's create one of those. I want to have number 6, I think. It's supposed to be a level 1. That's fine. Should be okay. Okay. Let's see. So I have now a combat scanner. That's what I want. I'm gonna move down here because I want to check the distance to the other target there. Don't walk too far. Thank you. All right. So now I have a target. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, pressing the wrong button. Got a little pop there of gravel. That's pretty nice. Yep. All right. And we should have it at level number 4. You joking? Okay, do I need to have a level 2 anyway? Is it too short distance? Oh, okay, let's do it number 2. 7. No. Oh, All right. Now I'm just messing around. I don't remember the distance that the different mods used. This makes no sense to me, actually. All right, we got another combat scanner here. Okay, so 4. Not getting it. 5. There we go. All right, so we have 36.7 and 39.8. That means that with this distance of 35, we should not be able to target these guys. So let's see if I should close that down. I'm trying to target that guy. We're getting the thing, the calculation, and boom, max target distance exceeded. That is awesome. Test it on this guy as well, just to get it. And okay, so what happened here? Oh, maybe we don't remove. Well, we do remove it. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the check is. Update target distance. Well, this is not working now. Can't do it. Okay. Let's just see what is happening here. Wait a minute. What's happening here? Because we are returning early. Should not even get down there, so I don't. Okay, let's take a look at this in a minute. I just need to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Thanks for stopping by. Be right back.
Once you let the light in, You won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain. Bring your life back. We can breathe again. When dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill. But truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take you where you need to go. That's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know.
All right. There's gotta be something, because that is called. So what it does is basically it's checking the widgets and then going through the widgets, and now we start going through these widgets even though it's empty. And it doesn't like to do that. It should not even have gotten in here for some reason. I wonder if I should lock it somehow. I don't know why it got crashed here at all, actually. This cast fails, then let's test that one more time. I don't really know what the hell happened there. Oh, wait a minute. Are we not removing? Oh, hold on. Let's see. When we are adding the target. La 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 la. Create delay widget. When we create the delay widget, we add that to our. Oh shit. Active widget map, right? But here, create delay widget. Adding it here. We are removing it. How am I removing it though? Let's see. Target locked widget controller. Let's take a look at that. Target locked widget controller. Always something, isn't it? target locked. Target delay widget controller even. That's the guy. That's the guy. Timer is finished. Remove delay target. Okay, so we need to... It is already called, so that doesn't really freaking matters. Alright, let's see what's happening when we do it again. Go down here. Get our first. Let's see if it is got something to do with the second target or if it's just... That's past half a second. Nope. It was here that we crashed. Huh. Let's test this. I have no idea now. Why the fuck did we crash? We gotta have a reason that we crashed. That was so weird. All right. Let's see what we can do here. So if I do number 5, we get it. So it's 36 meters, so we're almost up there. So we're gonna check fitting menu, and I'm gonna take a targeting amplifier, right? I don't know what I'm doing here. And we're up to 50 meters. So let's see. If I do a targeting now, it should work, right? There we go. There we go. So, and right, so got 2 problems that I can see. One is if I remove this, we have now 35 meters, so we're still targeting these guys. We're not supposed to be able to remove it, but if we have a function, for example, a module or an item that you throw out in the world that makes you be able to fit your vehicle even though you're not in the station, you should, if you remove it, it should de-target these guys. So that's one thing. And the second thing is if we are outside our distance, this could actually solve it for us, I think, because we do that tick check, and we can actually use that to our advantage here and just launch that check now and de-target if distance is greater. So let's do that. I still wonder why the fuck we actually crashed there. Seems very, very odd. Very, very odd. All right. Anyways, we are checking the timer. Let's see. Well, this is the wrong place. Play a component. We're creating that. if we have it. Delay widget. And this is the function if we are the distance is greater. Calculate distance. So is this too much? It's not too much, right? To calculate every half second. I want to do this because I'm a little bit worried when we casting and getting the information from the attribute sets. We're getting that, we're setting blah blah blah. But if we do this every half second, it's not too bad because we're not casting, you know, 30, 60 times a second or something like that. Calculate target and timer. Let's see here. Timer finished. Update target distance. It's in here that I want to do it. Let's get this and just paste that in there so we have it. Oh yeah, that's the this could actually doesn't need to be cast. I mean, we get the owner. We can get that when we freaking start this. We initialize this module, so we can make that into a variable. It's gonna be a private variable. That's fine. Owner. There we go. And this is gonna be a T object pointer. T object pointer. Of GB vehicle. This can be removed. This can be a U property, and we need to forward declare this. No? Yeah. Yes. There we go. Let's see. We can do that, and then we can do this. Can do it begin play, that's fine. There we go. And there, right? So now we know that we have cast that. We don't have to cast it every freaking time. I mean, owner, yeah. We know we're gonna have an owner, right? Same thing with this. This could also be a thing because it never changes for this guy. So a key object pointer of UGB ability system component over declare. I'm gonna call it this. Boom, boom. And remove that. Add the U property on that guy too. So now we can go in here and just say in play. There we go. Remove that part and that. All right. UGB ASC. That. Oh. Just want to get those things there, and then we can take this guy here, Put that inside here. Boom. And we need to have a float. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Target distance. This is the target. Target. That's the element value. We need to have here. If element don't he, that's an actor. So we need to do calculate distance. Here we go. Fix that. We can change the new target to element dot key. So we calculate the distance between our actor and that actor, and we're getting a current max distance. And if that is greater, then we do something else. We do what we've done all along here, which is setting the distance. Okay, cool. Same thing here. Player controller can actually be recast beforehand, so we're gonna do that. Do that there anyway. We have everything in order. Player controller, yeah. So we can do a same thing here. Can I just copy that? We're gonna do ATD player controller. We'll declare that, and we're gonna call that controller. Nice. Begin play. So we're gonna get our controller there, and we're casting a player controller from the owner get controller. Now we can only drag down. Let's see where the hell we were. Yeah, we got the controller, so we are good to go here. Boom. What we need to do though is we need to take our remove target. So we're gonna say remove target. Where did I have that? Remove target. Here we go. And this will handle everything to, you know, removing the widget and all that good stuff. Don't have to worry about that. Just removing that target. Calculate distance. Where the hell are we? Here we go. We're going to do that there. Remove the target, and the target to remove is going to be element.e. Cool. Now we just need to clean up a little bit up here somewhere, because we have a lot of checks that we don't need to do anymore. So here, if owner and UGDAC, and we also need the player controller. So that's all the checks we need to do. Boom. And there we go. Yep. I actually think this should work. actually think this will work. Jeez, I'm so tired today. It's been freaking a nightmare. Oh shit, what the hell happened now? Oh, okay. Sorry, so forgot to remove that. Yeah, so I didn't sleep much. I woke up very early, drove my wife to the train station, and then went home and start working on the new mesh, or the updated mesh. And then at 12 I'm like, oh shit, I'm so freaking tired. It's like, yeah, I'm supposed to stream in 2 hours. Like, oh, all right, we're gonna do, you know, this stuff here. We'll see. Probably gonna be a shorter stream today because I'm so tired. But I want to get this done and working. All right, so now we have our guy here, so we're gonna go and stand over here. And tomorrow I'm going to start working on the new mining system. All right, max target distance exceeded. So let's work on setting up a target amplifier. Boom. And let's see here. I need to have a new function because I keep on. I used to M key to close down the menu, and it's not supposed to. All right, 41.3 meters, and our distance for fitting is 50 meters. So let's see if we can get out of that range by going over here. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 9, and we crashed. Okay, so at least we get a crash here. So it's here, we're removing it. It shouldn't even get in here. It shouldn't get in here. I wonder if we need to somehow, because the num is greater, it's not greater than 0. So it's actually 0 here now. Right? Could it be the same freaking... Shouldn't even get in here. How can I get in here if this is 0? Actor. I can see if this is, because this is the same problem we had. That's why I have that if check. So current target max distance. Current max target distance is 50. That it says it's empty, right? Not empty. Let's do this instead. Don't know. Maybe it works. Let's test it. Maybe it's something to do with yeah. I mean, if I don't test, I won't know. It's interesting though. It's getting in there, it's removing the target though. I must say that. Maybe it's the way we remove it. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Right? The module is saved in there, that's why it's... Huh. Container has changed during range 40. Oh, wait a minute. We need to do that. Jesus, I do it somewhere. Okay. I need to check that. I have a T map that I need to lock in iteration. How do I do that? No. There's another way to do it. There we go. T-scope lock. Use T-scope lock rather than lock. Ensure if critical select section is always unlocked after the scope. Even if exception occurs, you can use. Okay. Is this really? Maybe I should just do a copy. Yeah, I'll do a copy of it. It's not that important actually. It's not critical. So we're gonna do here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna copy a T map. Let's see here where T map is. This guy right here. Boom. Do a map copy of that guy equals that guy. Boom. And we are going to use going to call a function. Will this work then? Reference. No, this is not right either. I mean, this won't work. I don't think this will work, but we'll do a test on it and see. I don't think it will work though, because this will still be empty. Maybe it won't. Huh. This is not really what I'm used to, but yeah, I don't think this will work, but something is, I'm missing something that I need to do. Don't really know what the hell it is though. Okay, let's go down here. Should that actually worked? All right. There you go. Let's see if I can target these guys now. And if I now go in and remove that. Perfect, look at that. It just got removed now. And awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's see here. Max target stated, and let's move this guy down here so we can see it. 44. So passing 50, it should be removed, and 49, 50. Das ist great. Das ist great. Aye. Actually, nice. Okay, so copy the T map before we iterate over it, solve that problem. So yeah, so what we've done today for 2 hours, we have added a new attribute, max distance, target distance. We added modules. So we added a new module for distance, targeting distance, increased targeting distance. We set that up, and we have set up functionality in the target component to change, you know, to block targeting if we are outside the scope, and removing a target if we are going outside the scope or this distance that we are allowed. That was actually the thing we thought about doing today. Don't know if we're gonna take a look at. Don't know about this. I'm thinking that we need to do something about having all this happen on the server and not the client. Couple of these things need to happen on the client only, but definitely targeting needs to happen on the server. Right now everything seems to happen on the target or on the client. I just don't have my brain with me, so I need to try to sit down and analyze what actually need to happen and when and how. So I'm probably either gonna do it tonight or tomorrow morning. But I think it's very important to really think about when things are supposed to happen, and you know, so things doesn't happen just willy-nilly on the client. It needs to happen on the correct place. So that is something I need to work on. Yeah, other than that, it's 4:30. It's very early for me. I usually don't end up this early, but I'm kind of totally exhausted. I've been working since 7 o'clock this morning on this, so I've been on for it for 8 or 9 hours, even though I only streamed for 2. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not as tired tomorrow. Yeah, if you have any questions, if you watch this on somewhere else but on YouTube, all my videos from scratch almost is on YouTube, so go in there, Swap Up Gaming. Yeah, comment, subscribe, like, whatever you can do to help me get through all this algorithm stuff, because I'm a little stuck. Anyway, I'll continue this tomorrow and we'll build out this game, and until next time, I'm Swap Up Gaming, and have a beautiful evening. Take care. Bye bye.